Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review. So as you probably would have seen with the little intro there, so it started all the way back where Cloudwater done their first double IPA. Oh, and this was back in October the 29th of 2015. So not just shy of 8 years then. They started out on this V series, and they've went all the way up to 13, which is there. Been a few years. I can't remember when this one was actually. This was packaged. Doesn't say. Doesn't say the year on it typically. But anyway, it's been a few years, and they've just gone ahead and come out with the double IPA version 14. So it's an 8% double New England IPA. As I say, 8%. There is a other half Cloudwater version that's brewed in the States. It's 8.5. But if you want to see that review, I'd suggest you go and see my good friend Adam over at Mersey Beers. He's done a side by side. So anyway, we've just gone for the Cloudwater one to keep the series going, if you like. It's been quite a few years, so yeah, let's crack into this then. Let me move over into my normal bit. I just wanted to show you that bit there. So it goes into this, that, and the other about the double IPA series I've just kind of mentioned. So together with the other half, we've created a unique expression of the hop that is new to us, Nectaron. A hop that we're familiar with from T90 form of Motueka, whatever way that one you want to pronounce it wise. So both hops in the V14 come to us in a new form available, cryo. So a process pelletizing uses extreme cold to freeze and strip away the majority of the leaf matter, leaving behind the oily, resinous and densely flavoured centre of the hop flower, basically. So it's a lot more kind of concentrated, and yeah, should also enhance the mouthfeel, aromas, etc. So what else does it say? We're thrilled to restart this series with hop products new to the UK. So they've gone ahead and done that. So this is a 440ml can. It was quite expensive, but then I did buy it in a bar, which I'm all for, supporting local bars, and especially the Royston over in Broadstairs. If you're ever over this way, you're a fool not to go in there. So beer in a glass then. So I got this quite early on when it was released, literally in the first few days. So I've had this in the fridge for about 2 or 3 weeks. We'll leave a little bit there for now. There's a little bit of bubblage going on in the glass. So yeah, I've gone for a Craftmaster, Cloudwater Craftmaster glass, and that looks absolutely like chicken stock. Really densely hazed. Definitely a haze bro kind of looking beer. Didn't really pour much of a head, about just over a half a finger of white, tightly packed bubbled head on that one. This is going to be interesting. So incidentally, the other half version, I might have mentioned already, it's 8.5. I don't know why they're different ABVs, but it is what it is. Oh, wow. Real pungent citrusy. Oh, that's so well. Even the aroma's well constructed, There's a combination of aromas there that are really kind of finely balanced against one another. There's no kind of edge to this and edge to that. It's just almost like blended well, which I assume would probably be the hop pellet from the cryo. Oh, it smells amazing. Real tropical. Obviously, very kind of citrusy. There's everything in there. There's grapefruit. There's a slight dankness to it. You've got the pale stone fruits. You've got a touch of mango. It's apricots and maybe a little bit of melon there. A little bit of kind of underlying dryness maybe. Despite it smelling absolutely like juicy as hell. So let's give it a try and see what this one's all about. So cheers. Oh, wow. Again, the first thing that hits me with this is the mouthfeel straight away. And then quite quickly after that, there's a slight drying harshness, if you like. Slightly. Nothing crazy, but a kind of a drying, piffy grapefruit. Creamy mouthfeel. And then it goes into that kind of more of a resinous, concentrated citra. Like a slightly dried orange. And then there's also that, there's a slight kind of sticky, resinous kind of feel on the palate. But it's not overly sweet. It's quite a bold flavour that really does hang around on the palate. Then obviously you've got a plethora of stone fruits in that. Yeah, you've got definitely, I'd say nectarine. Nothing to do with the hop, of course. Nectarine. Then you've got a touch of apricot there. Mango presence for sure. Let's get the rest of this in. I don't want to pour it aggressively and swirl it around just in case there's any chunks, but it shouldn't be. They're not renowned for that, to be honest. Let's give it another swirl. You can see how kind of dense the beer is. There's not a hint of the ABV as such. It's more of the stronger flavours in the beer. Kind of resiny, resinous. There's a slight kind of underlying garlicky edge to the beer, like stewed garlic. Just enhances that kind of body a little bit of the upper end of a medium, I'd say. I pitch it at. But as I say, you're not getting the ABV as such, but anyone who's kind of used to drinking double IPAs, etc., if you're blindfolded, you'd more than likely say it's a higher ABV beer. Wow, that's very good. Obviously, from the days of 2015 here in the UK, which is pretty much where it first started, or one of them, and it's got a whole host of things in that. I'm trying to remember when it really did start. I think it might have been version 3. I think that's where it really got going, and you could talk to a lot of people as to what their favourite was. A lot of people say number 3, some people say number 5. I think they're the ones that come up in conversation, certainly with the people I kind of have spoken to over the years. Either way, if you want to watch them reviews, there is an actual playlist for the V series I've got. If I remember, I will put it down below. If not, it's on the channel somewhere, kind of deal. So anyway, back to the present, the V14. I mean, this sold out pretty damn quick. I think a lot of people are wanting to try it and never got their hands on it. I knew that it was coming into the Royston, so I didn't need to go online to get it, fortunately. But by the sounds of it, it sold out pretty quickly. It might still be around, who knows? But by what I've heard, it was pretty damn hard to get hold of. So I was quite lucky with the Royston getting it. Anyway, back to the final thoughts then on this. Yeah, I mean, Cloudwater, kind of one of the top UK, or have been one of the top leading kind of UK craft beer breweries for obviously modern stuff for getting on for 10 years now. So 10 years has gone flying by. Yeah, and obviously other half, they're one of the bigger breweries, monster craft beer breweries, of course, up in New York. I can't remember. Should know. Up in the new northeast of the states. Pretty sure they're American, aren't they? But that is tasting absolutely fab. Um, Maybe a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks in the fridge has helped this beer out potentially. It's quite dense on the palate, but yeah. Let me know if you've had this one before down below. This is the V14 Cloudwater and Other Half collab. So let me know if you've had this one before. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.